All right. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. We just want to say welcome to Team Elite TV episode 26. Way to go. Woohoo. Yeah. All right. That's 26 weeks in a row of non-stop, unrelenting, unwavering upline support from your Team Elite champion, upline leadership, Jades, Pearls, Sapphires, Sapphire Elites, and Rubies. And we're just committed to your success. We hope that you make this part of your weekly routine, that every week you're on Team Elite TV with us so that you can learn how to do this, learn how to be successful in Jeunesse. You know, one of the things that I noticed this week as we were working through some things is that Team Elite TV, if you go to our Team Elite website, teamelitesuccess.com, and go to the training tab and click on Team Elite TV and scroll through the topics, literally already we have covered in the first 25 weeks everything that you need to go diamond. And some topics we've covered them twice already. So there's really no reason for anybody on Team Elite who wants to succeed to fail, because everything is there. If you've just got the desire and the personal drive and self-motivation, you can be successful. All right, I want to introduce you to my lovely and wonderful co-host today. We've got an all-star lineup and a special guest. We're going to start in the Texas Valley with one of our rock star Pearl executives, Doris Lopez. Say hi to everybody, Doris.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to Team Elite. You can't miss this. This is all about our awesome events. Yes, I'm excited about Orlando, guys.
Oh, Doris, that's what I'm talking about. And you know, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Orlando. That is our singular topic for today. All right, now let's go to the island of Jamaica, also known as Jam Rock, also known as The Yard, and also known as the home of our newest Pearl executive. Congratulations to you, Pearl executive Kimberly Davis.
Woohoo!
Guys, so excited to be on this evening. Had a lot of delays, but man, I'm here. I'm excited about this episode, and I'm ready to go.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we appreciate you and the leadership that you provide and the example that you're setting and the beautiful earrings that you're wearing. Those are really nice.
I was just about to say about those earrings. I want some.
Okay, guys.
Yes, Kimberly, I think you're going to get a lot of hits on Facebook today. People want to know where you got those earrings from.
I got
Absolutely. The hookup. You got the hookup. I bet you do. I bet you do. That's a Jamaican thing right there, the hookup. You want some earrings like mine? No problem, man.
No problem.
I got the hookah.
No problem. All right, let's swing it out to the furthest edge of the United States of America. That territory known as Guam, also known as the home of Pearl executive Rosette Pacetes, also known as Team Elite's Beyonce. Say hi, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, whichever part of the world you're watching from, dialing in. We're excited to be with you again on our Team Elite episode 26. Thank you, T.
Now, Rosette, I was going to say this last week, but I didn't say it. I missed the fan. Like, your hair is not blowing. It's like 2 weeks in a row, no hair blowing. Right? So anybody who's you're going to get the fan back next week?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so for anybody who's tuning in for the first time, if you want to know why I call Rosette Beyonce, because she always has the fan blowing her hair like she's in a music video. You know? It's absolutely wonderful. All right, if you've been on for more than a couple of seconds, you've seen a new smile on Team Elite TV, an absolutely gorgeous smile belonging to one of my best friends in the world, my sponsor, my buddy, my homie, my upline, Sapphire Elite. Everybody I want to introduce you to, if you don't know her already, Samantha Janvran. What's up, Sam?
Hello. Oh my God. You know what? I am so excited now. We have our focus tour Orlando. Oh, well, you know, we love building for events and seeing every day people. I get messages. I just booked my airline. I just booked my hotel. It's gonna be huge. Yeah. I mean, I know our goal is to get 100 people there, but I'm gonna go. I'm not a betting woman, but I'm gonna bet we're gonna have more than 100 people there.
Yep. I think so. It's definitely right place, right time, and we'll jump into that. But Sam, I just got to say, you're looking very, very zen.
very Janess. Did you?
I love it.
Did you? Well, did you? I know you tagged me in about Zen Body, and as soon as I saw it, I responded right away, and I know I went on and on and on, but that's my true routine was Zen Body. I couldn't live without it, honestly.
Well, let me ask you this question: are you going to drop and give us 50 in the middle of this call, and then take a Zen?
I can. If you want me to, I absolutely can. Look at that. Look at.
Wait a second. I'm missing this. Do it again. Do it again. Are those the girls?
Encore.
Flex, baby, flex it. Oh my God! Hey, this is a family show. This is a family show. My God!
I'll stop at the arm.
Mothers, cover the eyes of your children. All right, well, cool, awesome. I tell you what, guys, if you haven't got the idea yet, this is an incredible family, Team Elite, and this is why we're so successful. We have fun, we're doing it the right way, and our business is absolutely rocking. We have amazing leadership, and we've got a great call lined up for you today. This is not going to be one of our longer episodes. We have a singular focus and message for today, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in to Team Elite TV, episode number 26. We want to talk about the next big thing. The next big thing, dare to dream big, the first ever Janess Convention of the Americas in Orlando, Florida, November 13 through 15 of this year. Oh, so exciting. And that's what we want to talk about. Now, just a couple of little quick housekeeping things. Number one, $1 Million Morning is blessing people. We just crossed over the 300 mark. And I think we're going to hit 400 people in this community faster than we hit the first 300. So I just want to encourage you guys, embrace this. It's making a difference in people's lives. Kimberly Davis started doing this, and 28 days later, she was a Pearl executive. There is a correlation. And even though $1 Million Morning is not connected to any particular business, because we got people from all different companies in there, the discipline of maximizing the morning is going to help you get clear, get focused on what's really important, and make your day pop. And you're going to start getting more done, and before you know it, you're going to have advancement in every area of your life. So stop waiting, join it, and participate like yesterday, guys. All right. This episode is all about events. And, we do have an event coming up next week. We want to encourage you guys to be part of 80/20/365 in Dallas. And there are actually now a few different 80/20/365 events that are posted. There's one coming up in Toronto. There's one coming up in Jacksonville. So we just encourage you guys to get to one of these events. It's going to make a difference in your life. Okay, that's the announcements. We want to talk about this, though, the Convention of the Americas. This is a major thing, and I want you guys to screenshot this because this is our big Team Elite initiative. You heard Sam say it. Our goal is 100 people there at minimum. We believe that we can do it. I mean, Sam, Sam dropped, but Jetty's on. Yes, okay. I love it. Good to see your beautiful face there. All right, so, at the lead event in Las Vegas, Rosette, what do we have there? Maybe about 25 people from the team?
Around 25 of us in Vegas in March.
And that was amazing, right? And we had all just joined the business. We were all just getting started, and we got our minds blown. There were like 4,000 people there, and it was crazy. And we got a chance to see how how real Jeunesse is. And I know Rosette made big decisions there, and Marcia and Onoa made big decisions, and Jenny was there, and she made big decisions, and now she's a Sapphire, and Sam and I made. And so now here we are 6, 7 months later, and there's the opportunity for everybody to see what we saw right here in the United States, in an easy place and a fun place to get to, Orlando, which happens to be the headquarters of the company. So we are ringing the bell, folks. We're ringing the rallying cry and saying, hey, you said you were serious. Get your booty to Orlando. Stop playing around. Stop second guessing. If you haven't registered yet, my question to you is why not? Do you think you might not go? I mean, that's like saying I might not want to win. You got to go. This is something that you've got to do because every Moses needs to go to the mountaintop, right? So this isn't a Bible thing, but, you know, in the Bible there's the story of Moses, and he was leading the Israelites, and the way he was able to lead them is because he saw it bigger than they did. Why? Because he went to the mountaintop. And up at the top of the mountaintop, he saw some stuff that enabled him to have the vision that he needed in order to lead the people. Well, in your community, in your business, everybody who's watching, you are Moses. And if you want everybody to follow you, you need to go to the mountaintop. See, up till now, most people on the team haven't been to the mountaintop, and you're using the vision that I gave you, or that Marsha gave you, or that Kimberly gave you because she went to the events in Miami, or that Rosette gave you because of where she came from, or even Jenny gave you because she went to Singapore. We're going to talk about that in a second. But listen, guys, now you need your own vision, your own faith, and that's why you got to come and see this thing with your own eyes and feel it and experience it with your own body. Now, just to kind of show you how impactful these events can be, I'm super excited because this is not the first time we've had Sam on the call, but this is the first time that we've had our newest Sapphire, Jenny Gao from Toronto, on. Say hi to everybody, Jenny.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm really excited and proud and happy to be here with all of you guys here at Team Elite TV. And one team, one family, one Jeunesse.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And so, Jen, congratulations to you on achieving Sapphire. We're also crazy proud of you.
Thank you, T.Gray. Actually, happy 6th anniversary to all of us. Our company is actually celebrating 6 years in business, and we are actually not just marking our success, but all a culmination of all our experiences as leaders to our team. And we all come from different countries, different backgrounds, different cultures, but we are now one as a family in Jeunesse, so that's what we can be proud of. Thank you, T.Gray.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, hey, we can't wait because we're living a little bit vicariously through your experience. You had the incredible blessing of being able to be live on the ground in the room at Singapore Expo 6. We just want to hear from you. Just tell us what you saw, what you felt, what you learned about this company, and what did it do for you? Talk to us.
Okay, when I was there, I saw one thing in common. Everybody that walked up on stage are all following the footsteps of our founders and CEOs. They're maintaining the same integrity, the values, and all of them are really, really servant leaders. They're dedicated to their team, no matter whether they're sidelines or upline, downline, they don't care. This is one family, and we felt that because everywhere you go, you feel the warmth and the love of everybody trying to help each other succeed. And this is what we have to focus. That's why our CEO, our visionary leader, Scott Lewis, was saying that in Jeunesse, we come to think of 3 words. The first word that we think of is we are actually all together here. Timing, because we are in the right time and the right place and the right time. Do we all agree?
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
So the timing is just perfect. And credibility. We have the credibility because the part that marks our success is the credibility of the company, the credibility of our founders, and all of us, right? This company is Nobel Prize winner. We have Nobel Prize items and everything. And the third and last but not
the least is the heart. This company has a heart, a big heart. We have been named by a lot of Inc. 100 and we're the fastest growing company right now, and this is the second consecutive year that we are having that title from Inc. 500, which is actually a big credibility for us. But most importantly, it's not just that.
Yeah, I think Jenny's internet is frozen just a little bit. Jenny,
Yeah.
let us know when you get back. But Sam, while we're waiting for Jenny to get back, why don't you jump in here? You've been to you are an industry pro. You've been a success story in several companies, earned 6 figures a month. Why don't you talk to everybody about why they need to be in Orlando?
Well, I love the fact that you pointed out, how everyone has shared their experiences with different events, and that's great. You're just like Jenny sharing her experience. She'll finish here when she comes back on with what she experienced in Singapore, and she's so passionate, and you can feel it. And we had a great conversation last night about it, and that's great. But it's very similar to someone seeing a great movie and then coming home and telling you about the movie. And you can get the flavor of the movie, but there's something different about sitting in that seat, eating that popcorn, watching that movie for yourself, and being there. And so going to the event, there's no replacement for actually being there physically, because it's more than just the event, T.Gray. And this is you know this better than anybody. The event itself is so important, and we're going to talk about, and maybe T.Gray on the next episode we'll talk about the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, the pre-event, the event, and the post-event, so we can talk about the equal in value. But for right now, let's say that the event's going to take care of itself, and you're going to get so much knowledge, and you're going to get so much conviction, like we're hearing from Jenny right now. You can feel her passion. You're going to get that from Orlando. That's a given, 100%. Your prospects, in fact, my new lady Daisy, who I just signed up here up the street from me, she's coming to Orlando, already committed. So it's the event that's going to take care of itself. But it's the things that happen around the event. It's the people that you meet in the hallways, at the lunch times, at the breakfast, after the meetings. We sit around and might have a glass of wine together with somebody. And like Jenny's saying, I have to admit, this is in my 20 years now, actually next month will be my 20th year in this industry, this is the only company where, yes, I've been friends with sideline groups in other companies, but this is the only company where you feel that actual camaraderie. There's none of that competitive of oh gosh, she's with a different team, or they're with a different team. It's all embracing, and people share what's working for them, and those golden nuggets of wisdom and that you get from other people. You won't get actually sitting in the seat at the event. You get it in and around the event. But in order to get those pearls of wisdom, those little gold nuggets, you have to be there. That's the only way. That there's no way that people can come home and tell you about absolutely everything. And so I am so grateful that Jenny and her partner and others were able to go. Here's what I can say. If you're even halfway serious about your Jeunesse business, I mean, maybe you want to make some extra money so that when the bills come in, you don't really have to think about them. You don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. You're somewhat, but even if you do it in your spare time, I'm not even talking part-time, even if this is a spare time business, you need to take the time and invest in yourself, invest in your business, and go to Orlando. I can promise you it'll be well worth the money. I can 100% guarantee it personally.
Awesome. We appreciate that expert commentary from you right there, Sam. Hey, looks like Jenny's back. Jenny, can you hear us? Jenny? I think your picture's frozen again.
I think it
All
froze
right,
again.
Yeah, no problem. It's that's okay. Technology, right? But we got some good stuff from Jenny. Hopefully, we get her back and she can share some more. But let's go to Rosette. Rosette, you've been in the industry a while. You've been to some big events, and you've actually been to a Jeunesse big event. Just from your perspective as one of our team leaders, why is it that all of our team members need to come to Orlando?
Well, thank you, T.Gray. Well, you're right about that. We've been together in the very first company I've been. I've flown 28 hours just to attend an event, just because, like what Sam did mention, you will never ever experience what's going on around it, being in it, and being able to see people crossing the stage, seeing the reality of what the industry has to offer to an average person like us. So I've been to an event in March. As a matter of fact, I was a few days old when I made a commitment. I'm going to fly 24 hours to get to Vegas, and it was well worth it. And had I not been there, I would not be where I'm at now, because the conviction that I've made, the commitment that I've seen from the company and the leaders like you and Sam, Adam, and everybody else, it made me believe that this is the home that I've been looking for. As a matter of fact, it did not stop there. We met in June in LA. I was in Chicago. I was there for my son's competition, and I took the time to fly to LA just to be able to see what Luminous has to offer, and I've got to see what J-Pure is all about. And I would not have that opportunity if I did not make the commitment, take the time off, and actually made some sacrifices, because that's what it takes. A lot of things happen during events. So I'm a true believer, and I'm very, very all for attending events, whether it's small, big. Every single time there's an event, be there. You will never be able to figure out, to feel what people have actually experienced. So that's why I'm a very, very a big believer of events. Thanks, T.Gray.
Awesome, Rosette. We appreciate you so much, and you're right. You've been to a couple of different Jeunesse events, and they make all the difference in the world, especially when you're Moses. Well, let's go back to Jenny. I think she's back on. She came on from, I think, a different device. Hey, Jenny, why don't you continue to tell us about your Singapore experience? So you were there. What was the energy like? And what did the event do for your personal belief in Jeunesse and your ability to succeed here? Jenny, can you hear me? I don't think Jenny. Yeah, it's okay. That internet,
Yes.
man. Go ahead, Jenny. No. All right. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll keep it moving. There you are. Okay, there you are. Go, Jenny. No, that line is frozen.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. But you don't see me.
Yes, we
see
see
you.
you.
Yeah, we see you.
We see you.
You see me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you and we can see you.
Good. You can see me and hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello?
But you can't hear us, apparently.
Okay, good. So, as Scott Lewis was saying, because in the expo he was saying, like, as long as we're united, nothing can stop us, right? And that's true, because it will carry us all to the top. As long as we stay united in our focus and our vision and our purpose, it will bring us there. Because when we're united, we're not just creating success for ourselves, but we continually build fire on each other. Like what you're doing, the passion you're doing for the Team Elite and everything, like we're all like putting fire on each other, so we're actually igniting each other and giving each other the energy. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes. We
Hello?
can hear you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can
Hello?
hear you. We can hear you, Jenny.
Oh God, because I don't hear anybody. Okay. So you can hear.
Okay, we just lost Jenny again. All right, no problem, no problem. Hey, everybody, we're trying, and you're going to get a chance to hear lots from Jenny as time goes on. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to Doris. Doris, you've been in this industry for a while, and you've been very successful in your previous company. As you mentioned last week, you were with that company for 13 years, and certainly you understand the power and the importance of events. Orlando's a big event for your team. Why should everybody get registered today and commit to going?
You know what? So yes, events are so powerful. They're life-changing. And for my team, I can speak of a very recent event that we just had, which was at 80/20/365. And that event completely changed my team. My 3 team members that went have a complete different focus. They are saturated with whatever they were taught, and you can see it even from the first conversation that I had with them when they were on their way back, and right in the middle of, I had one conversation with Fatih in the middle of of her training, and I was like, what is going on over there? Because when you get saturated with people that have the same focus, just like Jenny was saying, you get that fire built in you. But what I see a lot, again, is this is a people business. And when people see you excited about what you're doing, people around us are always complaining for the most part about their job. They're not happy where they're at. And when you go to an event and you come back so full of fire and ready to change not just your life, but the people around you, people want to jump on board with that. So that's why it's so important that we get registered and we make it a point that we tell everyone that comes on board or that is thinking about doing business with us, this is a serious business. And if you are committed, just like you go and invest in a college, you go and invest in your business. Just like Samantha said, you know, if this is your spare business, this, for 13 years with the previous company, that was my spare business in the beginning. And then I went to the first event, and it was crazy. I was so excited. And so with this, I haven't been to an event yet, but I see my people coming back, and I'm like, man, I cannot wait to go to Orlando. So all the sitters are ready. My 2, and I'm looking for a 3rd one just to be here, just in case things get wild. Because you know I have 7 babies in here, so both my husbands hopefully will be here at the time when I go. But you know, you have to prepare. Whatever it is you need to do to make it to this event, do it, because it will change your life. Like I see my team and mine changing because everything you draw from them. So you have to go, guys. There's no question about it.
I love it, Doris.
Hey, T.Gray, did I hear that right? Doris has 7 children at home?
You heard it correct. She has 7. Okay. She lives in a
7 at home and 2 out.
All right, so I just want to say this. For anybody who thinks that they're too busy or can't do it and they have this excuse and that excuse, I'm sorry, but she just blew it away. There aren't any excuses.
Nobody's got time for that excuse. No excuses.
Watch this one, Sam. Sam, watch this. Doris, how old is the youngest one?
He's in there. He's 3.5 months. He's my grandson. And yeah, he's 3.5 months. And then 3.5 years old, and 2 5-year-olds, and 7, 8, and 10. And 19 and 21.
And you're going to Orlando?
I have to go. That's like, I already won my ticket. My convention ticket is paid for, my hotel is paid for, and a $250 voucher for the airplane. Come on now. Really?
Even if you have to get 7 babysitters, you got to go.
Baby, I'm going. I'll pack them. I'll take them. I'm driving up there. I don't care. I'm going.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about. That's the spirit, right? So Jenny's back on, and it looks like Jenny, just talk to us. Let's see if you're okay. Good. You're moving. Good. So Jenny, you've been listening to this. Here's what I really want from you right now. Mm-hmm. What I really want from you is you went to Singapore. You sat in that room. How do you feel what decisions did you make? What did Jenny see that everybody needs to kind of understand?
I have made my decision to go to events because events are important, right? This is a moment of celebration of not just us, but of others who have succeeded or moved up the rank. It's also a moment to reflect on ourselves, to refocus our vision, and see where we are heading. And it also lights up a fire in us because when you see other people so fired up, you want it to be part of that success when you see other teams coming together like they're big families there and you're there by yourself or with your other leaders, but not a lot. I said my team has to be here. I got to get them here because it's not the same, because when you get out of the events, it's showtime, it's prime time, it's time to just do the work, because after absorbing all the energy and you're fired up, you have to go there on fire. And that's what I feel right now. That's why I was making a dedication to myself. I'm going to make every day count starting when I get back to Canada, and that's now.
Wow. So that's what the event
Can you
did
hear
to
me,
you, huh?
guys?
That's what it did to you. Jenny,
Yes.
that
Yeah,
is
so it
awesome.
made
That
me believe that we have to have everybody there. Yeah.
great. So I mean, so everybody watching, that's what we're talking about. And the only Sam couldn't give that to Jenny. I couldn't give that to Jenny. Nobody could give that to Jenny. Jenny's a grown woman. She's a businesswoman. She's successful. The only thing that is going to move Jenny to make that level of commitment is for Jenny to see it for herself. Moses, Jenny, had to go to the mountaintop, and look at how she's glowing.
Yeah,
Got a halo and everything, right?
because if you want to go fast, it's okay to go alone. But if you want to go far, you have to go with your team. And this is our goal now, to go together and be united. One team, one family, one Jeunesse.
Oh man, now that's the quote of the episode. That is it.
Yes.
If you want to go fast, it's okay to go alone. But if you want to go far, you gotta bring your team. I love it. I love it, Jen. That's a quotable. We're gonna quote you on that one. All right, we're gonna go to Jamaica real quick. We're gonna go to our newest Pearl executive on the island, flashing those wonderful earrings. And you know, Kim, you've been to a few events in your time in this industry. Why is it that you're going to Orlando, and why is it that everybody else needs to come with us?
You know, T, as I'm here listening to all the leaders and persons sharing their experience, I go back to the two Miami events that I've been to, and I can truly say that if I had not experienced those events, I probably would have given up on the business already. Because when the situations got to me and when so many things were facing and you know it just seemed like things weren't working out, what I got to reflect on was what I saw in Miami, the experience I got, the bigger picture that I saw, and based on that I was able to hold on to the dream that I have for Jeanette and to basically build this business inside out. So going to the event, I definitely I'm going to Orlando. I'm also committed to going to Jacksonville at the 80-23-65 event because I believe those are things that are going to propel my business to the next level, not just the business, but my life on a whole, personal, in every area of my life. Those events are going to take me to the next level. When I went to Miami, I was just an executive. But a couple months after, I made Jade, I just made Pearl, and I'm on my way to Sapphire. Now, to go to the next level, you know you need the support, as Jenny just said, you can't go it alone. And so I definitely, I mean, I met with some members of the team last night, and I said to them, Miami event, Orlando is a must. I said to Kerry, who is our Jade executive, I said, Kerry, the fastest way for you to go diamond is to get at least 10 people to Orlando. And she's on board, so she's going to be there. So I am excited. I cannot wait to get to Orlando. I'm looking forward also just to meet the team. As Jenny says again, one team, one family, one Jeanette. It's one thing to meet on a Sunday evening with everybody on the computer, but it's a totally different thing to be in the same room and just share the energy and just feel the love and just interact with each other. It's just an amazing feeling. And so, I mean, November, I've already started to make preparations for my son, where he's going to be, you know, where I'm going to move from, where I'm going to stay. I am putting things in place because I got to be there.
That's what I'm talking about. And you
Right.
know, I mean, you're a single mom, and you're putting stuff in place right now to make it all happen, right? And that's what it takes, guys. Just a little bit of advanced thinking. And you know what? I mean, there's somebody who's watching who says, you know what? But my money is tight. I don't know. I can't afford it. And it kind of reminds me of, you know, I had a millionaire mentor tell me one time. He said, "There's no such thing as money problems." He said, "There's only creativity problems, and let me prove it to you." You know, so let's suppose this event is going to cost you, you know, your airline ticket is going to cost you $300 US, and you're like, you know what, I don't have $300 US. Well, you know, you probably have a car that you use to get to work every day, and you need that car to get to work every day. Well, if you came out tomorrow and you realized that car had 3 flat tires and you needed to spend $300 to put tires on that car, otherwise you couldn't get to work, what would you do? How long would it take you to find $300? Now, a person might say, well, yeah, immediate for most people, right, Doris? But
Yeah.
somebody might say, it'll take me a couple of days. Okay, well, let's make it a little bit more personal. We love our children, right? So, you know, God forbid your child should get sick, but imagine for a moment that your child was sick and the doctor said in order for your child to get better, they absolutely have to have this medication right now. And the medication was $300. How long would it take you to find the medication? There's not a parent in the world who would not find the medication. So it's not a money problem. It's a creativity problem. And what I admire about all of my partners on the line here, and even me myself, there have been times when there's an event that we needed to be at. There's a make or break event for our network marketing success that we have had to sell things for. I have been in pawn shops. I've sold stuff, you know, in order to go to an event. And so I want to challenge everybody, you know, if money is your challenge, well, money is not your challenge. Creativity is your challenge. Get creative and start figuring it out right now. Okay, let's go to Barbados. And let's talk to another one of our champions. I've had the honor and the privilege of working with this young lady and her husband for a few years now and just really admire them. So Dr. Jamie Lee St. John, Pearl Executive, why don't you come on here? You've been to a couple of Jeunesse events. Why don't you talk to these guys about why they need to be there?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I have been to a couple events with Jeunesse, and you know, like everyone has pretty much already touched on, we can always come back and say, well, you know, we learned this, and they trained us on this, and they trained us on that. But I mean, I'm just going to go back over and say that we cannot share the emotion that goes with being in the room. You know, and as Kim touched on as well, it is so much fun when we get to meet up in person. We learn a lot from one another. We learn challenges that people may have had, what they did to overcome. As Sam said, you know, when I went to 80/20/365 in Houston, I got some great tips with people who, quite frankly, I don't even know what team they belong to, you know, but they were very open. You don't feel this sort of competitive vibe, you know, with this company, which I really love. So coming to the events are a big deal. As we always say every week, you know, you make commitments to yourself, to your business, you make commitments to where you want to go. And it costed me a lot of money. Every event I went to coming from Barbados, you know, my plane tickets were $700 and something US. And when it came to hotel accommodation, share a room. You know, you don't have much time to do anything else anyways. Share a room with people, cut the cost. Just get there. Do whatever you have to do to get there, because it will help you. It will help you. So see you all in Orlando, basically.
Yes.
You know, and Jamie, don't go too far, because I'm really glad that you shared that, because, you know, you had to be creative, right? And you know, your business is definitely on the upswing, but it's not where you want it to be yet, and you didn't use that as an excuse. So,
yeah.
You know, just talk to everybody a little bit about that, the return on investment that you and your husband have been able to receive since you've been going to these events?
Well, in terms of going to the events, what it really has done for me is just the way that I can share, the passion that I can share this opportunity with, get stronger and stronger with every event that I go to. You know, as we mentioned, people feel the energy, and you know, people are out there looking for something different because you know, as I heard Adam say at one point, Obama said it, over 98% of people in America are making less than $250,000 a year. So there are a lot of people out there who are not where they want to be. And therefore, if we can attract people that are out there looking for what we have, it's going to take your business to another level. And that's how it has helped us, because people are starting to feel our passion, our excitement. You know, they want the products. You know, people are just coming to us, you know, since we've come back, and it's really exciting how come all of these people are just popping up out of the blue, you know. So you have to come because it's going to change you as a person. It's going to build and work on your personal development, and you're just going to become a magnet. So, I mean, I can't even stress it more than anything. You just have to come, because as Sam said, we promise you it will be worth it.
You know what, Jamie, I can really feel your heart, and I just appreciate you sharing that way. Before we get into our closing comments, I just want to go over the schedule with people so that everyone can make their appropriate arrangements. The dates of the event are November 12, which is a Friday, through November 15. So there will be, the event actually starts on Friday the 12th. It ends on the 15th. Here's my encouragement. If you can get in a day early on Thursday the 11th, that's probably a good thing. If you can't, no problem. You want to get there as early in the day as possible on Friday the 12th so that you don't miss anything, okay? And then as far as the 15th is concerned, I would recommend that if you can stay to Monday the 16th and leave on Monday the 16th, that would be best. If you can't do that, leave as late as possible on Sunday the 15th, okay? Here's why. One of the reasons why Team Elite is so successful at helping people win is because we don't just go to events. We work events. And we're going to train you leading up to this event on how to maximize it. But one thing that we always do, no matter what, is at the end of an event, we huddle. We get everybody together, and we go over the game plan of what to do with everything that you experienced and learned at that event. So we never just let everybody kind of go off. We make sure that we shape things. So Sam and I are going to be pulling everybody together afterwards. We'll give you the details on that, and that's going to happen. Typically, if whatever time the event ends on Sunday, within an hour after that, we'll be getting together. Okay, so you want to make sure that you get the latest flight out if you can. Now, I want to just give this other piece of important information. On Sunday the 15th, there is a monumental historical occasion that is happening, and
T.Gray.
you don't want to miss it.
Damn
okay?
it.
So
T.Gray, is your birthday?
That's right. It's my birthday, right? So the 15th is my birthday, and anybody who's
party like is your birthday.
we're gonna go hang out, and this is Orlando, right? So we're gonna take the party to Orlando, and it will be a memorable. I mean, in all of my years of Team Elite, we've never had an event on my birthday which allowed all of my Team Elite friends to be in the same city. So we are going to set up. Everybody's going to have to sign a waiver. What is going on? And if you're not there, you hear about it, you're going to feel really bad. You're going to man, I missed this.
Missed out on it. Too bad.
Okay, so if you can stay, you can stay. And yes, I do accept presents. If you need like sizes and stuff like that, I'll email it to you. But in any event, you can go ahead and do your reservation and make your hotel. And I mean, and go back to some serious stuff. Jamie said, share a room.
Yep.
I mean, Sam, I remember sharing rooms, 5, 6, 8 people in a room, just get a piece of floor.
Yeah.
The cost
You just sleep for a little bit, take a shower. That's it.
Yeah, man. So do that. All right, we're gonna wrap up, and we, Jenny, I can't tell you how excited I am that you're on this call, the Team Elite TV. So, why don't we give you another cut at this? Is there anything you want to say to everybody as we get ready to end this episode?
Yes, I like to share with everybody that the last thing that you have to remember is that when you go to events, you get inspired. But not just that, you inspire others too, because your story, we share stories to people that we don't even know. Because they ask, how did you start? And then we start sharing, right? So we ignite each other's, and I heard somebody who was working 22 hours a day and sleeping 2 hours at night only because they really want to build and become diamonds. And that's how they did it. If they could do it, that's a big inspiration for me. We can do it too, right? Together, as one team, we're united, we can actually do that. Because when we go to these events, we actually become more closer to each other because we are actually celebrating each other's success. So we hear each other's stories like, oh my God, I'm sleeping like 8 to 10 hours. It makes us cry sometimes when we do that.
Good job, Jenny. Hey, you know what? Maybe
inspiration is really mind-blowing.
Yes. Well, Jenny, first of all, we just want to say thank you so much for representing us in Singapore. Congratulations on becoming a Sapphire. We know you're going diamond.
My honor, my pleasure.
And we just look forward. Please make sure that you are on here with us live on Team Elite TV as much as possible. I know you got things going on, but we definitely
try my best.
Take care of you.
Love you too.
We need more Jenny.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, one more person that we need more of, my lovely sponsor. I saved the best for last, Sam. I know that this call, wrapping up this call without giving you a chance to speak again, would be a huge mistake. So I'm going to turn the floor over to you as you give some more advice about Orlando.
You know what? I just want to also say that we'll get into how to promote and how to take advantage of the event. Like T.Gray said, we'll wrap up. We'll put a pretty bow around that event on Sunday, so that when everyone goes home, they're not going to go home with just the rosy glow of wow, that was so much fun. We're going to be able to hit the ground running with exactly what you need to do. But I also want to hit home on, no matter if you sign someone new up today, next week, next month, it's never too late to get somebody to Orlando, because you always put that in front of them, because it's not for us to make that decision. It's not for us to say, well, you know what, they just started and they've actually never done anything in our industry before, and it's going to be kind of expensive. They're not going to qualify for it. So you know what? No, I'm just not gonna bother them with that. That's not for us to decide. You have to have that belief that it's in their best interest to get to the event. If you wholeheartedly believe that, then you will convey that to the person. And when we talked about people with cash flow issues, and T.Gray, I love that you said that it's a creativity issue, because I mean, if your electricity goes out because you didn't pay the bill and you have to pay it in order for your electricity to be turned back on, and let's say it's the middle of winter, it's freezing cold outside, and you need that electricity back on, you're going to do whatever it takes to get that bill paid and get your electricity back on. Why? Because it's a need, it's a necessity, and that's how you need to attack this Orlando event. It's a need, it's a necessity to your Jeunesse business. It's not a, yeah, that'd be nice. No, it's not. Yes, we're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. Yes, and I think T.Gray orchestrated this whole thing to happen on his birthday. So are we going to have a lot of fun? Yes. But this is a necessity. This is, your electricity is going to go out unless you get your butt, not only yours, but your team and your new people you haven't even spoken to yet. Between now and then, you're going to get those people to that event in Orlando. Why? Because it's a necessity. It's a need. It's like oxygen in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Get to Orlando. Can't wait to see you guys.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Yes, I did. I have that kind of influence in the universe. That's right. Yes. So, hey, everybody. I hope you got it. I hope you got the message. We're going to do it. Here's one last instruction as we wrap up this call. Go to the Team Elite Facebook group and click on the events. And one of the events that's listed there is the Orlando event. Now, I want to teach you guys how to work this. It offers you 3 choices: going, maybe, and no. And if you are genuinely going to go ahead and click going, right? We want to see that number of people on the team that's actually going go up, because that's positive encouragement to all the other folks who are kind of sitting on the fence. You know, they need your leadership. They need your example. So make sure that you go on there and you click going so that people can see that the team is taking Orlando seriously. So that said, we're going to follow our upline Sapphire Elite's suggestion. In the coming weeks, we're going to teach you how to promote for events, how to maximize events, how to work the event. The Team Elite TV episode just before the event will be how to maximize the event. We're going to make sure that that's fresh in your mind. So that said, everybody, let's go ahead and do what we do and make this week a monster week. I want to say thank you and congratulations to all of our champions who are on here with us tonight. And that will be a wrap for Team Elite TV episode number 26. Go ahead and register for Orlando right now. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.